In this video, we're looking at how we multiply 3-digit by 1-digit numbers. Before we learn, I'd like you to try your hands on these questions. So pause the video and do this. When you are through, come back. Let's see how well you will do. Pause the video now. All right, you're welcome back. So how well did you do? Let's look at them together. Look at the first one. You have 3 columns of counters there, multiplying a column of counters. The 3 columns of counters, each column there represents 1 10. And there you see there clearly we have 3 10s. And then on the other side, we have 3 1s there. So to make it easy, we can break the 3 10s into 3 parts. So we have 10 times 3, and that gives us 30. Then the second 10 times 3 again, 30, and then another 10 times 3, 30. So that tells you that 10 is appearing 3 times, or multiplied by itself, added to itself 3 times. So we add the 30 there. So there we go, 30 plus 30 plus 30, and that gives us 90. So what this means is that 30 times 3 is 90, or you say 3 10s times 3 is 90. The second one that says 6 add 6 add 6 add 6 add 6, that gives us 30. All right, and then the last one, write this as a multiplication. 5 is added to itself 7 times, and that gives us 35. Sorry, 5 times 7, which is 35. All good. Yeah, it says here we can multiply 3-digit numbers by 1-digit numbers using different methods. So just the way we saw it under 2-digit and 1-digit numbers, let's look at 3-digit and 1-digit numbers. Our first example says 218 times 2. Our first method we're going to use in this video is this table. Now this table is labeled 1000, 100, tens, and ones or units. Okay, so 218, 200, 1 tens, 8 ones. You see the 2 under the hundreds column, the 1 under the tens column, and then the 8 under the ones column. We're multiplying by 2, so we have the 2 there, and then the multiplication symbol. So 2 times 8, whenever we multiply this way, we start from the right hand side. 2 times 8 is 16. We're going to write 16 this way. The 1 will be under the tens column, signifying 110, and then the 6 under the units column, signifying 6 units. Then we do 2 times 1. 2 times 1 is 2. We'll write that 2 directly under the 1 there. Now, directly under the 1 in this case is referring to this one up here, not this one. This one in the number we are multiplying. Okay? And now we put a placeholder under the 6. Good. Placeholders are always 0. I mentioned that in our previous video. And then finally 2 times 2. The 2 times 2 is 4, but it will come directly under this 2 here. Good. All right, in order to make our next step easy, we'll put placeholders there. So now the red numbers will be added. 6 add 0 is 6. 1 add 2 add 0 is 3. Then nothing add 4 is 4. And there you see 436. We're going to use the short method to do this and see if the answer will be the same. For the short method, this is what we have: 218 times 2. And we will draw 2 lines. 2 times 8 is 16. In this case, we can't write 16. Instead, we'll write 6. The one which we haven't written, which represents a 10, we'll move it to the next column on the left. So now 2 times 1 is 2. 2 plus the 1 we moved is 3. And then finally 2 times 2 is 4. And there you see the answers are exactly the same. So it's left to you to choose the method you prefer. This example says 645 times 3. We're using the table again. 645 times 3. We start again from the right hand corner, or from the ones column. 3 times 5 is 15. Take note of the way that is written. Now 3 times 4 is 12. Take note again how the 12 is written. Then 3 times 6 is 18. All right, so we'll put placeholders now. Good. Just take notes of the way the numbers are written. Very important. So now we can add. 5 add 0 is 5. 1 add 2 add 0 is 3. 1 add 8 is 9. Then nothing add 1 is 1. 1935. Let's compare it with the short method. 645 times 3. 3 times 5 is 15. We're going to put 5 and we move 1. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus the 1 we moved is 13. So we write 3 and move 1. There it is. Now 3 times 6 is 18. 18 plus that 1 is 19. And there you see the two answers are exactly the same. So you see it easy and it's straightforward. Let's look at this one. 423 times 2. Here we're going to use the nested diagram, which helps us to partition numbers. So 423 will be partitioned this way. 400, 20, then 3. Good. Now since we are multiplying, let's bring the multiplication under 2 there. So times 2 times 2 times 2. So let's go. 4 times 2, 400 times 2 is 800. 20 times 2 is 40. Then 3 times 2 is 6. All right. Now from here, we're going to add up our answers. 800 plus 40 plus 6. Yeah, those are the symbol of addition. So that gives us 846. Now let's use the short method and see if it gives us the same answer. 423 times 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. And there you see the answers are the same. Good. Now let's see. We're using the same example, the same methods to solve this one. 542 times 3. So 54, oh my gosh. Let's see if there's an error there. It's supposed to be 542. Let's see what we did. Okay, so it's just a typo error up there. So 540 and then 2. We're multiplying by 3. Good. 500 times 3 is 1005. 40 times 3 is 120. And then 3 times 2, or 2 times 3 is 6. So there we go. So the next thing is to add up those results. If we add up 15 plus 120 is 1620. When you add 8 to that, you have 1628. And 26, okay, 626 rather, which is the answer. So we're going to use the simple method or the short method to check if we are correct. So 542 times 3. Here is our lines. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 4 is 12. We can't write 12, so we'll write only 2 and move the 1. Okay, so 3 times 5 is 15. 15 plus 1 is 16. And that gives us 1626, which is exactly correct with the second question. Excellent. All right. So you see, whichever method you use, you arrive at the same answer. Okay. Then finally, our last example, I believe, it says 464 times 2. Let's see. We're using the table now. 464 times 2. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 4 is 8. Good. We can still put placeholders. Now we add up. 8 plus 0, 0 is 8. 2.00. 2 plus 0, 0 is 2. And then 1 plus 8 is 9. Good. 928. Now if we use another method, the short method, let's see. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 6 is 12. Write 2 and move 1. And then 2 times 4 again is 8 plus the 1 we moved, 9. So again, you see we arrived at 928. And now if we use the nested diagram to answer the same question, so we're going to partition this as 460 and then 4. Good. Let's divide by 2. So let's multiply by 2. 2 times 400 is 800. 2 times 60 is 120. And then 2 times 4 is 8. So 400 times 2, there is 800. Then 120 and then 8. So adding, we have 800 plus 120 plus 8. When we add that, we have 928. Okay. So how well do you understand all you've seen in this video thus far? All right. Time for you to try your hands on a simple exercise. So you're going to pause the video and do the following using the 3 methods. When you are through, come back and let's see how correct you will be. Pause the video now. All right, you're welcome back. And how well did you do? Well, if you did your work correctly, then number 1, 582 times 5, your answer would have been 2,910. Number 2, 647 times 2, that would have given you 1,294. And then lastly, 465 times 4. Doing yours correctly would have given you the answer below, 1,860. So did you get the 3 questions correctly? Congratulations if you did, and that will be the end of this video. Till I see you in our next video on mathematics. For now, from me, it's bye-bye.